Small businesses matter. Look at how the major corporations have taken over the local community. Shopping local keeps money local. Among those selling local food screened by the CPRE, independent butchers sold an average of 68% local food, with bakeries selling 61%, fishmongers 55%, greengrocers 39%, and delicatessens 46%, and whole food stores 20%. This enhances the local supply chains, providing an important market for small food producers in the area. Local businesses are your neighbors. When you spend money at a local business, the majority of the money stays in your community. And we hire kids, your family members, your neighbors, and that's what's important. And shopping locally brings money into that business, who then in return gives it back to the community, such as local charities, local events, local teams, and local shelters. Here's a chart of explaining a little bit more about how putting money into a local business compared to putting money into a non-local business. Without local businesses, community and local economies suffer. We need to shop locally to keep the locals from relocating, which in turn takes away from the local economy when they take their money with them. With colorful produce everywhere, farmers markets are perfect for buying healthy and fun ingredients. They're more than a fun foodie experience, though. Farmers markets directly benefit small farmers. Students should buy produce from small local farms to promote sustainability in the economy and the environment. Support your local economy because, as of the National Federation of Independent Business States, small businesses make up over 99% of all US employers. Here's some common beliefs that a lot of people have about shopping local that just aren't true. There isn't as much variety, which isn't the case because there is a ton more variety at local places compared to massive corporations, because local communities have opportunities to get unique items as compared to local stores, like the local corporation stores, because people hand make some of this stuff, such as special jellies or special clothes or special jewelry. Unemployment rates may increase, which isn't true either, because according to the National Federation of Independent Businesses, they make up over 99% of the US employers. And then buying local is more expensive, which is true, but that's because when they buy local, they're getting it from people who produce it locally with better quality. And also some of the stuff that they make is handmade. So yes, it's going to be a lot more pricier sometimes compared to the normal jar of jelly you get or a piece of jewelry, but the quality is going to be way better because it was handmade and crafted by someone who lives here, not, some big, huge machine that made it for you. A good solution is to get more local stores and get rid of the corporate stores at every corner. Like, get rid of all the tons of the shops that you constantly see all over the corners, like Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. If you put more local shops in those places, a lot more people are going to come to those compared to going to corporate stores because they're closer. But when you keep putting a ton of corporation stores that aren't local, the money's going to go to wherever because people shop conveniently, right? So putting more local shops in front of them would be a lot more beneficial than putting the corporate stores in front of them. Have you ever stopped and read the community notice board in your local shop? According to the ACS survey, there are almost half, which about 47% of such stores. Independent local retailers also support their neighborhoods in other ways, with 80% taking part in some form of community activity in the past year, whether that funding or in-kind support for a community event, donating to a food bank, or sponsoring a local sports team or community activity. It also reduces the environmental impact. It eliminates the need for mail order and/or web shipping materials. Shopping locally is a lot more beneficial to the local community than we realize. According to statistics, a local business returns approximately 45% of each dollar spent back to the community. A dollar spent at a locally owned business will return 5 times that amount within their community. Meanwhile, the Associated Convenience Stores 2020 annual report, which includes a survey of some of its 33,500 members, as well as store staff and consumers, found that convenience stores alone provide 412,000 jobs around the country. When given the opportunity to locally shop over a corporate store, please do it. That's like the number one thing you could do to help our community. Shopping locally helps not only the local economy, but also the community surrounding it, as the money spent at local stores goes to local charities. Shopping locally also provides more local jobs in the area, as the money is spent at your local business going to paying those employees. And lastly, shopping locally also helps local farmers and most local businesses use local produce for their business, which just continues to fuel the local economy as well. Here's where I got all of my information. And I'm just asking, next time you are out and about, if you have the opportunity to shop locally compared to shopping at a non-local store, shop at the local stores. Thank you.